Initially, when they gave birth to me and they realized that I was visually impaired, they nearly threw me away.
Really?
They tried severally, but it didn't work out. So my grandfather gave me the name Kanganenar, which means hadn't been God. Probably if not because of God, I wouldn't have sitting inside this studio comfortably engaging you. But due to the determination, as I stated earlier, I'm determined. And stereotyping up here is in the highest ascendancy. And it is the order of the day. Once you are marginalized or they treat you as marginalized. But I say that disability is never inability. I even prefer to be called persons with differently abled rather than calling me a person with disability, because I'm not disabled.
Today we have an incredible guest with us here who is breaking barriers and shattering stereotypes. Please welcome Ivy.
Thank you very much.
Ivy, can you just tell us about yourself?
All right. Before I go, let me say a very good morning to US who are watching this channel. My name is Seidu Ibrahim, an indigent of Izang in the Nabeli Kalo district. I was born in the year 1998, and currently I celebrated my 27th birthday. I think that was on the 2nd of February 2025. And then I went to Methodist School for the Blind when I was at the age of 12. I think I went there from 2007 up to 2018 when I completed my basic level. I went to Winchip Methodist Senior High School, popularly called WEX. I went there from 2018 up to 2021. And currently, I am in Mishwat Jahan Ahmadiyya College of Education, pursuing a 4-year degree in basic education, that is social R&D JHS education. And also, I am the regional secretary for the Ghana Federation of Disabled Organization, which we call as GFP. And currently, I am also the regional PRO, that is the Public Relations Officer for the Upper West Ghana Blind Union Roofing Upper West Regional Branch.
That's incredible.
Works. Yeah.
All right. So Mr. Ivy.
Yes.
What motivated you to pursue teaching despite the challenges?
Right. Everything in life is about determination. When you are determined to do something, you don't need to let boundaries overcome you. Initially, teaching wasn't my initial mind because I wanted to be a journalist in future. But then, looking at the workforce or our situation as persons with visual impairment, I decided that, okay, let me just go through teaching, because in the house, I used to even teach people, even upon me not being an etiquette reading. So I realized that teaching is my passion and I can express myself in the classroom to the maximum best that I can.
So how do you express yourself, as you just said?
Anyway, okay, so it's about the pedagogical skills you have, right? And then the determination. So, for instance, probably every subject has a way of dealing with it. Sure. Like, as I'm an R&E student, I know definitely R&E class is not all about preaching. Sure. You need to also let your learners contribute so that you also learn from them. And then the skills you've also taken from the university, from your college level, you need to also inculcate that
Exactly.
into the mindsets of your learners. So I can express that in so many ways, and I can use this 10 or 5 minutes.
Sure. So, Mr. Ivy, moving to the next question. So, how do you handle stereotypes related to your disability? You know, people will be like, since you are physically challenged, you do not have to. You have to just beg around.
It's normal. It's normal because growing up, I think the name Kangwenenani came as a result of this stereotyping. Because when I was born as a child, I grew up at Jan in the Nedoli Kalil district. Initially, when they gave birth to me and they realized that I was visually impaired, they nearly threw me away.
Really?
They tried severally, but it didn't work out. So my grandfather gave me the name Kanganenar, which means hadn't been God. Probably if not because of God, I wouldn't have sitting inside this studio comfortably engaging you. But due to the determination, as I stated earlier, I'm determined. And stereotyping up here is in the highest ascendancy. And it is the order of the day. Once you are marginalized or they treat you as marginalized. But I say that disability is never inability. I even prefer to be called persons with differently abled rather than calling me a person with disability because I'm not disabled. I'm only disabled in my eye, but my hands can work as my eye.
Thank you so much. So, what's brought DJing into the picture? I realize that you are a DJ.
Yes, when initially DJ wasn't part of my agenda, but I was forced to learn the computer when I was at the basic level. Let me say big ups to one of our ICT masters. We say Timothy Abugri. He will use a ceiling brush, the broken one. He used down to knock your head because you are not able to locate certain keys. We thought he was worrying us or probably we were suffering. But when I went to Wenchi Methodist, so I was just sitting there and seeing somebody playing with VLC. I said, no, I know how to use VLC. Why don't I explore virtual DJs? So instantly I started and asked one guy to teach me some of the keys, probably how the shortcut keys you can use in every day.
Okay.
He did that to me, how to synchronize, how to match with everything and others. And I just sat down one day and I did my first mix. And it was fantastic, though I was still practicing. So DJing, more or less like, is part of me. It's in my DNA.
Oh, okay. That's too much. Yeah, you're talented. You are in the teaching field, and you're also a DJ, despite the challenge.
Definitely. I don't let the challenge define me. I define myself by the challenge.
Sure.
Right.
So, have you played any shows yet, or it's still a hobby?
Yeah, I'm still under. I'm underground DJ.
That's fine. So, Mr. Ivy, do you find that DJing helps you cope with stress or challenges?
Oh, yes. Sometimes when I'm feeling stressful or sometimes when I'm overthinking over certain things, I just pick up my laptop, and go on.
Okay.
And when I play a certain song at Ginger, you see me dancing.
Oh, okay. Then I want to see you dance here. Can you kindly do something for us? Just something small with your laptop. Can you do something small?
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay. Let's see. Ada tibay da uba. Wow. So how do you locate the keys? Alright, let's use to the keys.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
used to it. So yeah.
That's so nice.
Right.
The manner in which your fingers are going is just incredible.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I was trained to know how to use the
Wow, that's good.
Though I was not using laptop, I was only they use a desktop to train me.
Oh, okay.
But because I'm determined to learn,
Sure.
I'm able to use the laptop.
But determination is just key.
Exactly. So if you're okay with the DJ or if you are feel what
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. At least I'm entertained.
okay, so
And I believe you are also entertained. And our viewers will be entertained as well.
yeah, then
But this is so nice.
right.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Thank you so much.
All right, it's a pleasure.
So moving forward,
Right.
what advice would you give to people with disability who want to pursue their passions?
Yeah, so I would say that if you are persons with disability, don't let your disability define you. Everybody was born with a unique skills. Probably some are born to be educators. That is, they are born to the part of the schooling activities and others. Maybe you are born to be somebody to be a shoemaker. So let me use that word. Or probably to be a seamstress or something. So if you are a person with disability, try as much as possible to open up your doors for people to come in and help you. And try to open up. Don't hide. Don't be in a hiding. If probably I was hiding somewhere, you wouldn't see me anywhere to bring you.
Yeah.
And the advice I'll give your parents too is that when you give birth to somebody who is a person with disability, monitor the activities of the person. Probably you see somebody holding a lorry tire or probably a motor tire riding them about. You know that definitely he want to be a driver. That is if the person can see. I'm not saying somebody like me, though in the advanced country, he can drive, but not in Ghana.
Untouched, what you just said.
Yes. So if you see somebody in that condition, know that this is what the person wants. If you see somebody also holding needles, anytime we see him gathering racks, so know that the person wants to be a synchronous. So you let the person pursue that. Don't close them in the room. Some of them are there when you're a person with disability, especially at the back north here. They'll just put you in the room. This is your soup. This is your cheese.
Yes.
And they'll go out and lock you in the room.
That's the fortunate one.
Exactly.
Those that is not even fortunate, you see them hawking out.
They will be walking around and doing stuff. So at least let's make good use of persons with disabilities and let our potentials be moved.
Sure. All right. So moving to the next question. Okay. Do you have someone who inspires you?
I have so many people who inspire me.
And why?
And for instance, one Madam Seidu Ibrahim, she taught me English from primary 4 to primary 6. And currently, she is the district education director for Wa East. She's a very inspirational woman when it comes to our society, that is persons with the disability or differently abled. She's one of the person I'm looking after. I want at least one day in my life I should also be maybe more than her or even within her rank. And then another person is Dr. Seidu Ibrahim. I like him because that man, he was a minister for chieftaincy and religious affairs. That was in the then NDC era. And he performed very well. And I love to be like him. And another renowned journalist I admire most is Paul Anamakodie. He was working with ETV, the manual TV. He was a newscaster. Also persons with visual impairment. In fact, I enjoy the way I want the near future I will be in the national television casting news.
Amen. And I believe these people you mentioned, when they see this, they'll also be happy that they are inspiring someone.
Definitely.
Okay. Yes. So moving forward, I learned you are a Momo agent.
Yeah. And then an EVD agent. I even sell data as well.
Oh, okay. That's incredible. So how do you do it? How do you access your phone?
It's all about determination. With my Android phone, with my Android phone, we have an app called Android Accessibility Suite, or popularly they call it TalkBack. Every phone has it, especially the new phones that they are building. They have it. Even with iOS, they also have.
Okay.
That phone, anywhere you touch, if like when you touch any place, it will tell you, oh, this is this and that and that.
Oh,
okay. And you're able to navigate through. So we use it. We use the voice trans to do it. But with my transfer, I'm making faster than the voice. So I don't know. It's just a talent.
So determination is key.
Exactly.
So I think from onset, I realized that everything we talk about here is just determination. So the people out there, our viewers out there who are facing challenges, be it you are some kind of challenge,
Psychological problem. Don't say you are psychologically disturbed, then you go and commit suicide. Yes, it's not the best. Sure. We went to Mampontech, one school at Mamfom in the eastern region. It's a deaf and dumb school. You have people who are deaf at the same time blind. And we even met about 4 people who were blind, deaf, and crippled. So that means the only thing the person have is the life. If the person wants to relate, the person needs to shout so that they will know that the person wants to be relate. When we went there and we saw them, I said, me, I'm even able. I'm not disabled again. Because I'm having legs, I can walk, I can do anything. That's fine. But just that, it's only my eyes. But it doesn't make me,
I'm such emotional. Yes, if I wasn't for incest, I think I would be crying now.
Some people, just because you owe somebody, you want to commit suicide. It's not the best option. Owing somebody money, we came and met money, and we also leave that. So we shouldn't do that to, at least somebody needs you. You also need somebody. Don't kill yourself because of somebody's 2,000 Ghana cedis or something. You wish on death. Right.
All right. So since we are all touched and emotional, so let's do something to, ginger ourselves. I learned you are called sarcastic.
Right.
So what's brought about that name?
Sarcastic came to be when I was at Wenchi Senior High. I said details to one of my brother, Mr. Andam Kofi. He gave me that name. He said we shouldn't say sarcastic statements in his class. So one day they were giving us literature notes, and one lady asked that, so are we writing? I said no, we are reading. But we go to write. He are still asking to know whether we are
Writing or not.
So he asked me to lie down with my uniform. I did. So after that, they started calling me sarcastic. So I was like, okay, then what if it's a sarcastic? Let me just name myself like that.
It is what it is. Oh, okay. But sarcastic is nice sometimes. You get.
Yeah, it's fine. Some person, especially while here,
Yeah.
sometimes you see me walking, like we just greet to answer, then I say, Kajambo. You see, did you look like Commander Bajan? Will you see me?
No, that one is so bad.
You see you?
Because no. No, now I agree with you. The person is asking how you were, how was your sleep?
I know.
The person knows
I like him of the greetings are too annoying.
really.
So
Maybe you were already annoying.
no, I'm not annoying.
I would admire it.
How was my sleep? I'm fine. It was good, right?
Yes, sure.
So how's your family?
Yeah, they are fine.
How is my wife not part of the family?
Stop. No, me. Well, sarcasm is sometimes.
The letters are sent us here.
Yeah, sometimes. And I carry it like house keys all the time. I when it's here.
I mean, sometimes I guess even like my shirt I'm wearing. Right.
Okay, so what message do you want to share with the world about disability, perseverance, and success?
Yeah, so I mentioned some key individuals, and we still have people who are in the highest positions, like Dr. Lawyer Basil Okoye, who is a renowned international lawyer. And then we also have somebody like so many people who are into that. Look at Stevie Wonder, that musician.
Yeah.
He is also a visual impaired. But his disability didn't make him not to do whatever he wants to do. Me, at least when I was there at School for the Blind, they gave me entertainment prophet.
Okay.
They didn't say because I'm visual impaired, I see the video I take.
Yes.
So I would say that everybody in the world, no matter, everybody is disabled in a way. Look, you are sitting here, it's not all languages you can speak. It's not everything you can do. So that in a way you are disabled. Sure. So the same thing is applicable to everybody in the world. So we shouldn't take disability to be like it's a disease, it's contagious. I mean, when you see me as a visual impaired, we think that he's a visual. If I catch him, if I hold his hand, I also be blind. It doesn't go that way. Of course, we should persevere. Let's help them. And it's when you see somebody with disability, you can become disabled at any time.
Any even time.
And one advice I give to people is that when you are building a house, consider persons with disability. You can build a store building, and you have a litter to take you there. Good. I'm setting this example. If your lecturer is having a problem, you have to walk upstairs. Imagine you are crippled. You have the store building. Who will carry you there? Nobody. So I encourage that if you have your building, make it disability friendly. Don't say, oh, me, I'm able. I have everything. You can become disabled
Or lunch anytime.
Yeah, so I'll advise that we should look after persons with disability and put yourself into that shoe. If you were in that shoe, how would you feel? Like what I mentioned earlier on about somebody who is deaf, blind, at the same time crippled. This person is just in the world. So it's guess what I'm saying.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ivy.
Right.
It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you too.
Yeah.